Congratulations, Hawkeyes, and welcome to the University of Iowa's 2020 Fall Commencement. Obviously, we're recognizing your graduation in a relatively unique way. We would much rather have celebrated with you and meet your friends and family and shake your hands in person. So while our celebration is virtual, please know our pride in your accomplishments remains as strong and bright as at any Iowa commencement in the past. You are a very, very special class of Iowa graduates, having finished your studies during a global pandemic that's been unprecedented in our lifetime. Throughout it, you have shown commitment and resilience in completing your degrees, and you have set a great example for our whole campus community. As always, we stand together today as Hawkeyes with strength, purpose, and pride. Now, today, many of you are gathering with others. Could be family members or friends or mentors. And those loved ones are very important in the process of your getting here. And any commencement is, in fact, a recognition not only of your accomplishments, but the team who got you here. So today, we also want to thank and recognize the family members, friends, teachers, mentors, and many others who have supported you and aided you in your success. Soon you'll be moving on to a new phase in your life, whether it be professional, personal, community, and maybe even educational. You should know that you have been central to the excellence of this university while studying here, and you have in fact contributed greatly to our campus community, as well as the larger community in our region. And looking forward, we are very, very grateful that your future accomplishments will always be part of our proud Iowa legacy. We know that you will represent yourself, your university, and your profession with honor and integrity, and that you will make all the people in the world better through your talent, your compassion, and your newly minted knowledge and skills. We will always welcome you back to your campus, and we hope you might join us in the future for another in-person graduation. Once again, congratulations, good luck, and best wishes for great success in the wonderful years ahead of you. Please know we are very, very proud of you and all you've accomplished and all you've done for us. And very importantly, remember, once a Hawkeye, always a Hawkeye. Go Hawks!
Graduating students, family, and friends, I'm honored to join President Harold in bringing greetings from the University of Iowa on this very special occasion. I know this is a very different commencement celebration than what you've imagined. But even though we're at a distance, I'm sure you know that today you are surrounded by the best wishes of your peers, family, friends, and the faculty and staff who have cheered you and supported you along the way, and who are all so proud of you. And even if I can only be doing this virtually, it is no less of a privilege and a pleasure for me to celebrate the hard work and accomplishments of our graduating class of fall 2020. Graduates, you should be so proud of what you've achieved. Please know that we could not be more proud of you. We are honored to have traveled with you on this part of your academic journey. In addition to receiving the highest quality education inside and outside the classroom, I am sure that during your time here, you've built up a wealth of special memories and formed friendships that will last a lifetime. You've also faced some truly daunting challenges, including these unprecedented past 10 months, and you have navigated them with resilience and determination. Those qualities, experiences, and relationships will serve you well no matter where your journey takes you next. As you leave this university, you are carrying on a long tradition of excellence. So go forward with confidence and do great things. I know you will always be proud to be a graduate of the University of Iowa, just as I am, and just as we will always be proud to claim you as a member of the Hawkeye family. Congratulations, class of fall 2020.
Welcome to the December 2020 College of Nursing commencement ceremony. I am Julie Zerwick, Dean of the College of Nursing. I first want to congratulate the graduates of our BSN program and our RN to BSN program and extend an especially warm welcome to the friends and family of our graduates. We are so pleased to have you with us as we bear witness to this milestone accomplishment of our graduates. We are privileged and grateful to have been a part of your graduates' life for the past few years. The entire university community shares in your pride and happiness on this very special day. Graduates, family and friends, faculty and staff. A few months ago, we would never have conceived of holding a virtual ceremony for your commencement. However, we are in the midst of a very challenging time. I first want to express my concern for our students, family, and colleagues who have been personally impacted by COVID-19. Now, I would like to share with you my thoughts as you have reached a very important goal in your lives. You have earned a Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree. At my prior convocations, I based my remarks on books. There were children's books like Oh, the Places You'll Go and The Giving Tree, because I believe there are many lessons that we can learn if we look back to our childhood. However, this year I've been thinking about nursing and the incredible legacy of nurse leaders. I recently read a book called Extraordinary Nurses Throughout History. The year 2020 was designated by the World Health Organization as the International Year of the Nurse and Midwife. Think about that for a moment. This decision to recognize nurses was not something that happened after the pandemic started, but of all years to be designated as the International Year of the Nurse, it is 2020, the same year that a pandemic has nurses working in some of the most challenging conditions in the last century. In addition, 2020 is a recognition of the 200th anniversary of the birth of Florence Nightingale, who is credited with saving many lives in the Crimean War. There are many nurses that have contributed to the historical legacy of nursing, such as Mary Seacole, Dorothea Dix, and Clara Barton. In fact, we have a legacy of nurse leaders here at the University of Iowa. Last month, we recognized Kathleen Kitty Buckwalter, an alumna of University of Iowa and a faculty member, as a living legend of the American Academy of Nursing. This is one of the highest honors in nursing. In fact, there have been 5 Iowa faculty who have been recognized as living legends. We have 2 faculty, Dr. Susan Moorhead and Dr. Kenneth Culp, who are being recognized with the Hawkeye Distinguished Veterans Award. It seems like every month we are recognizing an alum, student, or faculty member for their incredible contributions to nursing and healthcare. When I spoke at your White Coat ceremony, I reminded you that the general public has always expressed great trust in nurses. But I believe they've had little understanding of what we do every day when we enter hospitals, long-term care facilities, public health agencies, prisons, schools, and industries. However, the images that show nurses working today will forever underscore our commitment, compassion, intelligence, ingenuity, and true grit. I hope that all of you will emulate the example of those historical figures who have gone before you, the compassion for others who are suffering, the curiosity to track down answers to the uncertainties that others take for granted, and the courage to stand up for what you believe is the right course of action. Because what sets you apart from everyone else is that you are and will always be an Iowa nurse. Congratulations and best wishes on your journey. It is now my special pleasure to introduce Erin Williams, who will be speaking on behalf of the December 2020 BSN class. Erin graduated from high school in May 2015 from Montini Catholic High School in Lombard, Illinois. She earned her Bachelor of Arts in Health and Human Physiology from the University of Iowa in May 2019. While at the College of Nursing, Erin has served as a pathology tutor and currently works as a child life assistant for the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital. This past summer, Erin completed the Summer 10 nursing internship at the University of Iowa Hospital and Clinics, and throughout her time at Iowa, has been involved in numerous caregiving and service-oriented activities, including serving on the leadership team for Dance Marathon and being involved with Camp One Step, a Midwest-based camp for children who have been diagnosed with cancer. Upon graduation, Erin will be working for the Stead Family Children's Hospital in the Pediatric Cancer and Blood Disorders Center. She's looking forward to fulfilling her lifelong dream of becoming a nurse and making a positive difference in the lives of pediatric oncology patients. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our BSN class speaker, Erin Williams.
Thank you, Dean Zerwick, distinguished faculty, parents, family members, and friends who are joining us for this very special virtual graduation ceremony. It is truly an honor to be speaking in front of all of you this morning on behalf of the BSN class of December 2020. It is crazy to think that 2 years ago, we were preparing to start our journey through the hardest and most demanding 4 semesters of our student lives. A journey that would test our patience and our self-confidence, and that would push us harder than we ever imagined. Personally, 2 years ago, I called my parents and told them I did not think I could survive this program. I was so overwhelmed. It was intimidating to be surrounded by individuals who are all so smart, hardworking, and who all achieved this great honor of being accepted into the College of Nursing here at Iowa. I felt so small, alone, incapable, and unworthy. But then I remember, during the first week of class, Linda Myers came into our class and said, "The competition is over. You are all a team now, and it is up to you guys to carry each other through." It was as if someone turned on a spotlight in a sea of darkness. This was the most important truth I learned in nursing school. I realized then that, like so many of the important things we do in life, nursing, and particularly nursing school, was best played as a team sport. After that class, you could feel a sense of relief among the entire cohort. Suddenly, questions were a lot easier to ask, and our GroupMe became a sounding board for all things academics. Okay, and maybe a bit more. Over the past 4 semesters, the 73 of us have become a tight-knit group who have leaned on each other as we pushed forward together towards our common goal. This group is full of extremely bright, passionate, loving individuals who will provide amazing care to each of their patients. Through shared study guides, special shout out to Marin, carpools to clinical, encouragement after a hard exam, way too many ATI exams, and practicing head-to-toe assessments on one another, we have found ourselves here today. However, today would not have been possible without our family and friends. To our parents, grandparents, siblings, spouses, aunts, uncles, cousins, and friends who answered calls at all hours of the day when we needed you most. Thank you. Without your guidance and support, nursing school would have been impossible. Your unconditional love, shoulder to cry on, and sympathetic ear carried us through. And to my special friends, you know who you are, who understandably thought I was crazy when we were all strangers starting out. A special thanks to you. I could have never done this without each of you. To Dean Zerwick, Dr. Nicholson, faculty, and staff, thank you for sharing your knowledge of the nursing profession with us and for helping us navigate our way through nursing school. Thank you for helping us to become confident nurses. Combined with what we learned in lecture and clinical simulation and the skills we gained during clinical and senior internship, I know that you have prepared us for any challenge. On days when we questioned if this was the right profession for us, you talked us off the ledge and reassured us we are meant to be here. Our class has been through a lot of adversity going through 2 semesters of nursing school during a historic pandemic, but every one of you has handled it with grace and pushed through. I also wanted to take a moment to give a special shout out to our first generation classmates. You should be so proud of yourselves. What a monumental day for you and your family. I would also like to give a shout out to our classmates who went through this program while having kids. Not only did you have to give 100% in your classes, but you also had the challenge of balancing studying while attending to the needs of the ones who look up to you most. Lastly, we are Hawkeye nurses, and we have the privilege of helping heal others. Iowa nurses are known and respected everywhere, and it is up to us to carry on the outstanding path that the nurses before us have paved. You will all make a difference, whether you are helping bring life into the world or holding the hands of those who are nearing the end of life. Fellow classmates, or should I say nurses, can you believe it? We are going to be real-life nurses. We have accomplished this remarkable milestone, and you all should be so proud of yourselves. It has been my great honor to be one of you and to graduate today among the BSN class of December 2020. I want to leave you with one last thought. Never let anyone tell you that you are not good enough or smart enough or qualified enough. As of today, you are a University of Iowa College of Nursing graduate. There is nothing you cannot do. Remember that. Thank you, and go Hawks.
Thank you, Erin. Among the graduates we are recognizing today are those who completed their initial preparation in nursing at a community college and subsequently enrolled at the University of Iowa to pursue a Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree. Speaking on behalf of the December 2020 RN to BSN graduates is Julie Griffith. Julie graduated from high school in 1980 from Kingsley Pearson High School in Kingsley, Iowa. She obtained a nursing associate's degree from Mesa Community College in Mesa, Arizona in 1990. She enrolled in the RN to BSN program at the University of Iowa in 2018. Julie is currently employed at the Michiana Endoscopy Center in South Bend, Indiana. She also works part-time in her community providing home care for 2 young girls with special needs. Prior to her current positions, she has worked in several hospitals in the medical surgical department, in telemetry, and in the PACU. She has experience working in long-term care as well. From volunteering at her local senior center, being active in her children's school activities, and a leader in her church, Julie has embodied commitment to serving others throughout her entire academic journey and professional career. Upon graduation, Julie will continue her current role at Michiana Endoscopy Center, where she takes great pride in being a nurse and providing compassionate, healing care to her patients. Her future plans include pursuing a career as a patient educator, and she's considering graduate study. Ladies and gentlemen, our RN to BSN class speaker, Julie Griffith.
Thank you for that introduction, and thank you to my fellow RN BSN graduates for selecting me to speak on your behalf today. I'm truly honored. Although we're celebrating with our BSN classmates today, our journey here has been a bit different. We're all practicing RNs, many with full-time jobs, some with families, small children that need a lot of time and attention. Your decision to continue your education really shows your commitment to long-term goals and your ability to visualize the future. What an excellent example you're setting for your children. For many of you, this is just the next step in your educational journey. Renowned cardiothoracic surgeon Russell M. Nelson summed it up best when he said, "Education is the difference between wishing you could help someone and being able to do it." Your aspirations of becoming leaders, advanced practice clinicians, educators, and researchers in the field of nursing have an excellent foundation with your BSN education from the University of Iowa. I was concerned when I started my online degree that it would be more of a correspondence type course with little or no input from instructors, but that was far from the truth. I've developed wonderful relationships with many of my instructors. There were multiple times, and with many different instructors, that I would email late at night or on the weekends with a question and always received a prompt response, usually within the hour. They're very dedicated to our success. My journey to a career in nursing began many years ago as I watched my grandmother clean her nursing cap and talk about her day at work. It was such a pleasure to have her at my associate degree graduation 30 years ago. And so today, I proudly wear my associate degree pin, along with my new BSN pin, and also the LPN pin that my grandmother earned in 1968. in honor and memory of the person who inspired me to become a nurse. Congratulations to all of my classmates, BSN and RN BSN graduates. The field of healthcare is constantly changing with new discoveries and innovations. We'll have many challenges ahead, and we're ready. Thank you.
Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Nursing please rise? President Harold, these candidates have completed all the requirements for the degree Bachelor of Science in Nursing, are recommended to you by the faculty of the College of Nursing for the conferring of this degree.
On recommendation of the faculty of the College of Nursing and by the authority vested in me by the State Board of Regents, I confer on each of you the degree Bachelor of Science in Nursing as qualified and designated.
The turning of the tassel is the tradition of gesture by which each student signifies passage from degree candidate to graduate. Now, before we recognize each of you individually, please mark your new status as graduates of the University of Iowa College of Nursing by moving the tassel of your cap from the right side to the left.
Brandon William Abel. Alex Julian Anderson. Grace Anderson. Mitchell Athey. Janelle Bell. Holly Ann Bitter, with highest distinction. Julia Marie Bobinet, with highest distinction. Christina Evelyn Bourdonnais, with high distinction. Rachel Danielle Basilovic. Shayla Marie Bovey. Holly Renee Buell, with highest distinction. Kelsey Ann Calomino, with university honors, with highest distinction. Ashley Castanon. Elizabeth Chuma. Laura Claps. Madeline Margaret Coe. Skylar Conger. Brenna Doran Davis. Laura Derby, with university honors, with high distinction. Annika Ekstem. Alexandria Nicole Felton, with highest distinction. Amari Fisher. Delaney Ayana Fisher, with highest distinction. Alana Claire Friend. Megan Elizabeth Fry. Bianca Fuentes Cortez. Julie Griffith. Angela Meta Guerrero Segura, with high distinction. Mariah Hageman. Orlando Hammond. Peyton Kathleen Hancox, with highest distinction. Olivia Ann Hildreth, with high distinction. Megan Lynn Honig. Brittany Hughes. Hannah Engel, with high distinction. Jennifer D. Jensen, with distinction. Marin E. Jepson, with distinction. Piper Blaine Johans, Jenna Christine Canuck, Meredith Hunter Konigsfeld, Christina Kreitzer, Alex Langenhorst, Anna Maria Layton, Ian Andrew Lebsack with high distinction, Peda Ia Lowe, Brittany Nina Lynch, Grace Helen Lynch, Laura Miller with highest distinction, Race Miller with distinction, Anna Moore, Win Win with high distinction, Lily Allison Nichols, Tyler Joseph O'Neill with highest distinction, Isabella Polka, Jordan Hunter Pierce, Catherine Pitzenberger with distinction, Eva Renee Plotz with highest distinction, Peyton Ann Raker, Riley Marie Redenius with highest distinction, Mackenza Reddies with university honors, Sigfredo Rojas Jr., Isabel Salvador with university honors with high distinction, Madeline Schilling, Brandon David Schlater, Elizabeth Ann Scott, Annette Echampan Smith with university honors, Brittany Amber Smith, Jared Lemuel Smith with high distinction, Leela M. Spencer, Emma Nicole Swenning, Megan Deanne Tadlock with high distinction, Morgan Tacham, Tanner Jane Thompson with university honors with highest distinction, Angie Tiernan, Grace Alexis Torres with high distinction, Larissa Alexis Torres, Mary Trainer, Katie Rose Van Cleve with high distinction, Alyssa Nicole Waters with high distinction, Parker Christian White, Taylor Marie Wicks, Aaron E. Williams, Mary Claire Kathleen Wunderlich, Hannah Catherine Weiland.
On behalf of the Board of Regents, State of Iowa, I congratulate each and every one of you graduating today. Today is a wonderful day for you, for the university, and for our state. Iowa has long been known as a state that values education. That is a core value of the Regents' mission. The pandemic has changed our lives and certainly made many things more difficult. Through this, you have persevered through unprecedented circumstances to achieve your goal of receiving your degree. Commencement is when we fulfill the most essential mission of Iowa's public universities. Graduating talented people like you who will go on to make a positive impact on our society. Celebrating your graduation today in a different way is only one of the higher education changes we are experiencing, one of the changes we are experiencing in higher education right now. Though today's ceremony is not a traditional format and not what you were expecting when your college career started, this in no way takes away from the tremendous accomplishment of graduating. The common theme of all commencement ceremonies is that we celebrate the value of education and your achievement. As you embark on an exciting new chapter of your life and the many personal and professional successes ahead of you, take pride in being a graduate of the University of Iowa, one of the great public universities in the nation. You should be proud of the people that have helped support you and helped you to this significant threshold in your life. Rest assured, they are extremely proud of you. Receiving a degree is one of life's truly great moments. Once again, congratulations to all. The Board of Regents, State of Iowa, is very proud to now call you an alumni of the University of Iowa.
Happy graduation, Mary Trainer. Congratulations, Mary, on all your hard work. You're going to make a great nurse.
We love you
We
so
love
much.
you so much. Off to England. Woo!
Tyler O'Neill, we are so proud of who you have become and all you have accomplished. Go conquer the world, big brother. We love you.
Congratulations, Janelle. We're proud of you.
I remember when we first met, and you said, Luke, I want to be a chef. Didn't work out, but you've graduated as a nurse, and I'm very, very proud of you. Congratulations.
Container Jane, just wanted to say a quick congratulations to you. It's really amazing how much all of your hard work has paid off, and your parents and me and everyone else is so proud of you, and Riley is so lucky to have you.
Hey Megan, you made it. I'm so proud of you. You're gonna be an incredible SNCU nurse. Congratulations.
Hannah Fournier Engel, I am so happy for you and excited for you and proud of you. You've worked so hard and have accomplished so much. Happy graduation.
Congratulations on your graduation with highest distinction.
What an accomplishment.
Delaney Fisher, we're all so proud of you. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Holly.
You survived nursing school.
Time to use your skills on someone other than your family. Congratulations. We love you.